Hi everyone. I'm doing a video reflection about my action research paper, and that was titled Effective Communication Methods in Financial Aid. I've worked in financial aid office for almost 21 years now, and one of the most common things that we hear students say is that they either didn't receive a communication from our office or they didn't know they needed to do something, and the two are essentially tied together. So I felt like this would be a great research topic for me to explore because it would be beneficial for the university and my position. I looked at some online literature and some things that have been reviewed previously just about communication methods in higher education. And it was interesting to see how things had changed over time. Of course, people send out things by mail, and phone calls are made, but there's also email, which is widely used now. And then, of course, we have social media, text messaging, online chat, just different things. And so I wanted to look at all of those different things and see what types of research have been done about it. I did find that there was quite a bit of research about text messaging, and I was very interested in that because I know that students have their mobile device with them most of the time. And one book that I looked at that I actually would highly recommend. This is called The 160 Characters Solution, and it's by Benjamin Castleman. And so this was a really great resource for me in this paper, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking at how text messaging and social media can be beneficial in your institution. So from everything that I read, I realized that communications that can reach students quickly and briefly were the things that we really needed to look at. And so we sent out I sent out a survey to the financial aid counselors, and then I sent out a second survey to 2,480 ETSU students that have filed a FAFSA for the 17-18 aid year and have been selected for verification by the U.S. Department of Education. And I received several responses back. And approximately 50.96% of the students said that they did not feel like they had received adequate communication from the financial aid office. And so I had asked a few other questions to kind of see if they felt like there was a different method that might be more effective for them. The top two methods that they thought we should employ are 25.86% prefer text messaging, which was not a surprise for me. I think that most people in this kind of a typical college student age category, that's the way they want to receive all communications. And then 21.9% prefer an online chat, which was a little surprising for me. I didn't really see that one coming, but apparently they really like that because it is instantaneous. If they ask a question, they get an answer right away. And sometimes hiding behind that screen a little bit makes them a little less shy about the questions that they have. They're not afraid to ask questions. They don't want to, sometimes in person they're afraid to ask questions because they think that someone will think they're dumb or that it's a stupid question. But online chat feature kind of allows them to ask as many questions as they want, and it doesn't, have that negativity factor of are they going to think I'm dumb for asking this question. I think that it was a great project. I really enjoyed it. The information that I learned from it was wonderful. I hope that the university can take a look a little bit further into this. And I know that we need to keep up with current trends in technology, and I also understand that we definitely have to keep in mind budgeting and finance and the cost of these types of technology. But I think it would be great to weigh those options against the benefits for our students. This might be something that would help them get their financial aid process completed quicker, along with any other processes on campus. Online text messaging or online chat, I think that would be a great way to communicate with students when they need to register for classes, when they need to get advisement, if they're in the admissions process, what the next step is, if there's going to be an event on campus that all the students should be there, like for homecoming. I mean, those are great things where you could push out some messages to students to remind them to be there, remind them to turn things in, remind them that it's time to confirm their schedule so they don't drop their classes. So I really think that the text messaging and online chat could definitely be beneficial for our students. And I really thought this was a wonderful project, and I really learned a lot from it.